Right then, good morning everybody. Michelle's not here at the moment, she's just getting stuff in the car. We're off to Comicon. We are off to the Telford Takeover, Wales Comicon. Now, the Comicon is in England, at a venue in Telford, but it is classed as the Wales Comicon, but they moved it to Telford because it's a bigger venue. Anyway, we are very much looking forward to it because Nathan Fillion is headlining, my favourite actor of all time. So excited to meet him. So excited. We've booked an autograph with him for this afternoon. We've also booked an autograph with Jules State for this afternoon. I'm going to get a couple of my pop vinyl signed, so I'm really excited because they're my Firefly ones. They are vaulted. So that's going to be the absolute highlight of the day, is meeting Nathan Fillion. It's probably going to be the highlight of the year, let's be honest with here. I absolutely love the guy. He's amazing. Jules State as well, fantastic actress. She was Kaylee Fry in Firefly, whereas Nathan Fillion was Captain Malcolm Reynolds in Firefly. So they were both on the show together. Nathan Fillion went off to do like Castle and The Rookie, and Jules State went and did Stargate. So we're very excited to see them. But at the moment in time, like I say, I'm in the car by myself. Michelle's sorting stuff out. I'm only using one arm because I've kind of got this one in a sling. I've actually broken my arm. I was at basketball 2 nights ago and had a bit of a collision. I've broken my arm, dislocated 2 knees and dislocated a shoulder. So did a proper job on it. So we left the house for 4 hours to go and play basketball, and instead of being home 4 hours later, we were home 24 hours later. So as you can imagine, I'm in a lot of pain. My knees, I've got my knee brace on. My knees have to be strapped up because I've done a lot of damage to the right knee. But yeah, I've just got Michelle sorting out all me cameras and stuff. Yeah, right there. Yeah, she's just because we're staying at my mum's overnight because my mum's not too far from the venue. It's better than driving 2 hours home to then drive 2 hours back tomorrow morning. We are going to head over to Telford. Like I say, it's about a 2-hour drive from where we are in North Wales. It's a Saturday, so hopefully there's not much rush hour. So yeah, it is now currently, what time are we on?
It's 7:15.
It is 7:15 on Saturday morning. Thank you very much. 7:15. We'll be there around about 9:15. We have press passes, media passes, whatever. I think they're called press passes. I'm not quite sure, but we'll show you guys later on. We are going to be going around the venue from wearing a GoPro. I'm going to be wearing a GoPro from my chest, so that I can film the wheelchair angle of things, so you get like a first-person perspective of wheelchair view around the venue. And this is a venue we've never been to. This is a company whose Comic-Cons we've never been to, so it's all new for us, and we are very excited about this. We've got a lady who we've been talking to, and she's been organising all the stuff for us. So hopefully we might even get to meet her later on, and just have a chat and just thank her for everything she's done to help us. The biggest thing that Wheelie Access has ever actually reported on. So it's an exciting one. It is a very exciting one. We just hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Head on over to Wheelie Access. We're on all major platforms. And here's to you guys, and I hope you enjoy the video. We shall see you soon. So we've just reached the parking multi-storey car park opposite the International Centre where we're going for the Comic-Con. We're just parking up now. We can't find any disabled parking bays. We honestly can't see any at all on the ground floor here, but parking's quite cheap, which is good. Last time we were at a convention, it was like £15 for the day. This is £4.50, so it's already a third of the price just to get parked. It's fantastic. But how easy was the journey for you, Michelle?
Fine, really, honestly. I'm easier than I thought it was going to be, because I usually get lost. But yeah, we saw long stay, mate. No, we're going in there.
Yeah, we come this way quite often to visit family, but not this actual direction into Telford. We usually go on the outskirts. So the journey was, we knew most of it, but it was just getting to this bit. But now it's time to get out the car, get cameras on, get queued up. So we shall see you guys when we're going around the venue. See you in a bit.
escape and see the great unknown. We're sinking into space with nowhere to go. No, we are so far away.
Day 2 of Wales Comicon, the Telford Takeover. We stayed in the area last night, so we've not had to travel from Wales this morning. It's not a long journey, it's not a difficult journey, it's about 2 hours, but it's not a difficult one. It's quite straightforward to get here. We're parked in a different place as to where we parked yesterday. Yesterday we parked in the multi-storey, and that's it. And today we are parked actually at the venue. Now it's £3.50 more to park at the venue than it is to park in the multi-storey across the way, but it's worth the extra £3.50 so that we're closer with the car, in case I need to go to the car and get anything, in case of a situation, in case of having to collect things, take stuff back. It just makes a lot more sense, especially with a broken arm. It means we can get about more. And while I'm talking to you as well, I'm just changing one-handedly the GoPro. This is the GoPro that I use. This stays strapped to me at all times, so you get a wheelchair perspective. The memory cards go in there next to the charge point. Now we are using 128 gig memory cards. We had one that was bought for us for this event by the amazing Neil Walton and Jay. We absolutely love those guys. We did put out a thing, see if anybody had some we could borrow, and we got a phone call saying, I've bought one for you for Wheelie access. It's a donation to your channel, which was absolutely amazing. And we used that card yesterday in a GoPro 7, the white edition. It's a touchscreen one, 128 gig. Gives you about 8.5 hours, maybe a bit shorter than 8.5 hours of filming, which is perfect for an entire day of Comicon. The only problem is with the GoPro is the battery doesn't last that long. So I have to keep a charge pack with me to be able to charge it. Now, at this Comicon, I've not seen it at any of the others that we've been to. They have a quiet room, and we kept going there yesterday just to gather our thoughts, because it was very busy, and to sort stuff out. So we were able to go in and put stuff on charge, sit and have a coffee and chill out. The quiet room it's just a brilliant idea. There was so many people going in there with autism, anxiety disorders, wheelchair users, young families, and it was a way of everybody just go in, chill out. There's a big table in the middle, and it's like
a meeting room.
Yeah, it is like a meeting room.
Nice big fancy leather chairs. And...
Yeah, because it's the international centre,
I think
so it's going to have like venues and stuff for people to hire out to have these meetings. I think, you know what I mean. It was nice and comfy, wasn't it?
It was very relaxing in there.
Yeah, there was a young lad who had autism, and he was sat in there quite a lot yesterday. Every time I've put it in. Thank you. So yeah, lost my train of thought.
We were talking about the quiet room.
Yes, there was a young lad in the quiet room, and he used it quite a lot yesterday. He sat and he had his tablet plugged in, and he was sat watching stuff with his earphones on. He was, every now and then he'd join in with the conversation, and it seemed, it was a perfect little getaway for him. He seemed more relaxed, because then obviously you've got somewhere you can escape to, which is brilliant. It's what you need at a thing like this. If you've got people with disabilities who struggle to be around crowds, if you've got a quiet room you can go to and just get out of the way of the hustle and the bustle, it was just brilliant. So we've actually met a few people there, and we're possibly going to be having a conversation with them today, a little bit of a chat about how they find Comicon with their disabilities, which would be brilliant. We did come across a lady last night who we've taken details from. Now, this is no way an issue of the convention. It's actually more of an issue that has presented itself with the venue, and that's the cost of hiring a mobility scooter. Now, yes, Comicon events are expensive. I'm not going to lie. We've just paid £8 to park the car at the venue. It's £3.50 to park it around the corner. £4.50, sorry, to park it around the corner. But she was complaining that it was a £50 charge, and that's not a deposit, that's an actual charge. A £50 charge to use a mobility scooter for the day through the venue. Now that's a lot of money. That's 2.5 tickets, because they were telling us their tickets cost £20 to get in. I think that's the late release, isn't it? So there's different times you can go in. You can go in at 9:30, you can go in at 10:30. But yesterday the queues were huge. Apparently they had a record-breaking turnout yesterday. But you know, you've got somebody headlining like Nathan Fillion. That's gonna happen. He never comes over to the UK, or very rarely comes over to the UK. And we got to meet him. We got to have his autograph with him. It was expensive. It was £80 just to get his signature. But we had a good 5-minute conversation with him, and he was just the nicest guy in the world. He really was an absolute legend. We loved him. He was awesome. And they say don't meet your heroes, but I met my big damn hero. And that's a Firefly reference for those that don't know. The big damn heroes. But yeah, I met him, and I met Jewel State, and she's amazing. She is amazing. And it was quite funny because we got up to Nathan Fillion's table, and it was Nathan meeting Nathan, and obviously Michelle was with me, and Michelle was with Nathan. So it was like Nathan meet Nathan, Michelle meet Michelle, and Nathan Fillion got so excited about that, he shouted it across to Sean Mayer from Firefly, who played Simon Tam, and he also shouted it across to Jewel, and Jewel was like, I know, I've just met them, they're awesome. Such nice people, absolutely fantastic. We loved it. It's just something else. So if you can come to a con, guys, do it, but it's expensive. Just be warned. But yeah,
this is our first Wales one.
This is our first Wales one. So we are finding pros and cons. Now, pros are, from my personal choice, this is better than the Monopoly events. It's better structured. It's got the 2 halls, it's got merch stalls, it's got the artists, and they're so easy to get to. We've got video footage from wheelchair perspective. Yeah, so definitely, guys, if you get chance to come to a convention, do it. Absolutely do it. It's just brilliant. So we have arrived about an hour early because we wanted to make sure we got parked. Now, we do still have press passes. This is us for the weekend from the Wales Comicon. These we are keeping. We're going to frame these. That's the plan. I don't know about Michelle, but I'm getting mine framed because it will just look cool on the wall. A framed press pass. We are so incredibly impressed with this. We're actually going to try and get press passes again for the one in Wrexham in the winter.
Yeah, it's December, isn't it?
It's in December, which will be cool. So I don't think it would be as much based on visiting people, that one, for us. It'll be more of disability access, because we've heard pros and cons about the disability access. The disability access here is great, but to be honest, I don't think we're going to get to the panels, because from what we saw yesterday, the panels are going to be upstairs, and there is one lift, and there is a lot of people here to see Nathan Fillion and the Firefly sort of panel. As much of a fan I am, I'm a massive fan of Firefly. It's my favourite programme of all time. I can't see me being able to get up there in the lift, and with it being that busy, because obviously the broken arm, so I don't want to be bumping into anybody, and there's that many people with prams, wheelchairs. There is a lot of wheelchair users at this one.
I was actually surprised.
Which is brilliant.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't that many at the Monopoly event. There's more here. And it's just fantastic, because this Comic-Con, it's huge. To me, this is Britain's answer to the San Diego Comic-Con. But yeah, but we are going to get going out of the car in a few minutes to go and get sorted out and queued and ready to get in, so we can film quickly. We are going to be having everything on charge as well. But thanks for watching the video, guys. This is day 2. We're probably going to make one video between the two, so it's going to be both days in one video. That's what we're aiming for. But yeah, in the meantime, we're going to do a quick live on Wheelie Access while we're here, and then we'll be heading in. You'll join the queue. So thanks again, guys, and we'll catch you later.